Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation. I'm delighted to have you here. We will be discussing the basics of good manufacturing practices, or GMP. My name is Dr. S.K. Singh, and I hold a PhD in this field. Over the next few slides, we'll explore key principles that underpin GMP, which are essential for ensuring quality and safety in manufacturing processes. So, let's get started and dive into the fundamentals that will help us understand and implement GMP effectively. Let's talk about the principle that a satisfactory system of QA, manufacture, and control of products and APIs really depends on people. That's a key point. Without the right people, even the best systems can fall apart. So, it's essential to have sufficiently qualified personnel who can carry out their tasks effectively. This means not just hearing anyone, but ensuring that everyone has the right skills and knowledge. It's equally important that individual responsibilities are clearly defined and understood by everyone involved. When people know exactly what they're responsible for, it reduces confusion and errors. That's why written job descriptions are so valuable. They set clear expectations and guide performance. And of course, all personnel should be aware of the principles of good manufacturing practice, or GMP, that directly affect their work. When everyone understands these principles, it helps maintain quality and compliance across the board. So, in summary, people are at the heart of a good QA system. Proper qualification, clear responsibilities, and awareness of GMP principles are all critical to ensuring that our quality standards are maintained throughout the manufacturing process. Now, let's talk about personnel requirements, which are a crucial part of ensuring quality in our processes. First, it's essential to have an adequate number of people. This means not only enough staff to handle the workload, but also ensuring that each team member can contribute effectively. Second, these individuals need to have the necessary qualifications, meaning the right skills, education, and certifications relevant to their roles. Third, practical experience plays a vital role. Hands-on experience helps team members navigate real-world challenges more confidently. It's also important to consider the scope of each person's responsibilities. We want to avoid overloading individuals, as overly extensive responsibilities can pose a risk to maintaining high quality. When responsibilities are balanced properly, it helps ensure that everyone can perform their tasks effectively without compromising standards. Overall, having the right personnel, both in numbers and qualifications, supports the integrity of our work and helps us meet our quality objectives. Let's take a closer look at the general responsibilities involved. First, it's important that there are clear written job descriptions that outline specific duties. This helps everyone understand exactly what is expected. Next, individuals must have adequate authority to carry out their responsibilities effectively. Without proper authority, even the best plans can falter. Sometimes, responsibilities can be delegated to designated deputies, but only if those deputies have the necessary qualifications. This ensures continuity and proper oversight. It's also crucial that there are no gaps or overlaps in responsibilities. Everyone should know where their duties begin and end, and there should be clear boundaries to prevent confusion. An authorized organization chart supports all of this by visually representing the structure, showing who reports to whom and how responsibilities are distributed. Finally, when we talk about personnel, these elements together create a solid foundation for effective management and smooth operations within the organization. Let's take a look at this organization chart. Now, what you're seeing here is not what our ideal structure should look like. This is more of a current snapshot that highlights some issues we need to address. Notice how the chart is cluttered or perhaps disorganized. That can lead to confusion or inefficiencies. When we talk about personnel, we're really focusing on making sure that roles, responsibilities, and reporting lines are clear. A well-structured organization chart is crucial because it helps everyone understand who is responsible for what and how different teams or individuals connect. So, moving forward, our goal is to create a streamlined, logical structure that supports our overall strategy and makes communication easier. This slide is a visual reminder that we need to rethink and redesign our personnel organization for better clarity and effectiveness. All personnel should be aware of GMP, or good manufacturing practices, because it's fundamental to maintaining quality and safety in our operations. It's essential that everyone receives proper training in GMP, starting with initial training when they first join us. But that's not where it ends. Continuing training is equally important to keep everyone up to date on best practices. This ongoing education should include hygiene standards, which are critical to preventing contamination and ensuring our products meet the highest quality standards. It's also vital that personnel are motivated to support the establishment, meaning they understand their role in upholding our standards. When everyone is committed, it helps us maintain consistent, high-quality products that our customers rely on. So, in summary, awareness, proper training, both initial and ongoing, and motivation are the key pillars that keep our operations running smoothly and safely. Let's talk about the importance of preventing unauthorized access. It's crucial to secure production areas, storage areas, and quality control zones. By doing this, we help protect the integrity of our products and ensure safety for everyone. Also, we need to be vigilant about stopping personnel who aren't authorized from using these areas simply as passageways. This is essential to maintain control and prevent any accidental contamination or security breaches. When it comes to personnel, always remember that access should be limited to those who need it for their work. This helps us uphold safety standards and keeps the workflow smooth. Overall, these measures are vital parts of our overall approach to maintaining a safe and secure environment across all areas of the facility. Now, let's take a look at the key personnel involved in the project. Typically, these roles should be full-time positions to ensure dedicated focus and accountability. First, we have the authorized person, who holds the ultimate responsibility for compliance and decision-making. Next is the head of production, who manages the manufacturing processes and oversees daily operations. Alongside that, we have the head of the quality unit, responsible for maintaining quality standards across the organization. Additionally, there's the quality assurance and quality control team, which play crucial roles in verifying that products meet specified requirements. It's important to note that while some functions can be delegated, the overall responsibility remains with these key personnel. Also, to maintain objectivity and integrity, the heads of production and the quality unit should operate independently of each other. This separation helps prevent conflicts of interest and supports the robustness of quality management. Remember, having clear, dedicated personnel in these roles is vital for the success of the quality system and the overall project. When it comes to key personnel, it's essential that team members have the appropriate qualifications to carry out their roles effectively. This means they should have a solid foundation in scientific education. For example, backgrounds in chemistry or biochemistry are highly relevant, as are degrees in chemical engineering, microbiology, pharmaceutical sciences and technology, pharmacology, and toxicology. Additionally, physiology and other related science subjects that are pertinent to the responsibilities involved are also valuable. The main point is that the personnel's educational background should align with the specific tasks they will be handling, ensuring they have the necessary expertise. Having qualified personnel is crucial because it directly impacts the quality and integrity of the project. When the team's skills are aligned with their roles, it enhances the overall success and compliance of the initiative. So, in essence, our focus is on assembling a team with strong scientific credentials relevant to the project's needs, which ultimately supports the overall theme of quality and reliability in our work. Let's talk about key personnel and what makes them effective in this field. First, it's essential that they have appropriate experience. This means more than just theoretical knowledge. Practical experience is crucial. Hands-on knowledge, especially in manufacturing and quality assurance, really sets the foundation for success. Sometimes, a preparatory period under professional guidance is needed before personnel can fully operate independently. This helps ensure they're well-trained and confident in their roles. Equally important is that their education and experience enable them to make difficult decisions independently. They should be able to approach challenges with a professional and scientific mindset. This is vital because resolving problems in manufacturing and quality control often requires quick, accurate judgment. Having personnel who can think critically and act decisively is a key factor in maintaining high standards and consistent quality throughout the process. Ultimately, having the right people, with the right experience and decision-making ability, directly supports the overall integrity and success of the operation. Now, let's take a look at shared responsibilities, specifically the first part. Heads of production and the quality unit often share or jointly exercise certain responsibilities related to quality. For example, they might collaborate on authorizing written procedures, such as standard operating procedures, and other important documents that guide our processes. They also work together to monitor and control the manufacturing environment, ensuring it stays within the required parameters. Hygiene is another key area. They need to ensure cleanliness standards are maintained throughout production. Additionally, process validation and calibration are critical. They share the responsibility of confirming that processes are consistent and equipment is properly calibrated. Training is also a shared effort, especially when it comes to understanding and applying quality assurance principles. And finally, they jointly oversee the approval and monitoring of suppliers and contract acceptors to ensure that external partners meet our quality standards. All of these shared responsibilities are essential for maintaining product quality and compliance, and they highlight the importance of collaboration between production and quality teams in achieving our overall quality objectives. Now, let's look at some shared responsibilities that are crucial for maintaining quality and compliance. First, it's important to designate and monitor storage conditions for materials and products. This means ensuring that everything is kept in the right environment to preserve quality and prevent contamination. Next, performing and evaluating in-process controls is key. These checks happen during manufacturing to catch issues early and ensure processes stay on track. Retention of records is another vital aspect. Keeping accurate, detailed records helps us trace back any problems and demonstrates compliance with regulations. Monitoring compliance with GMP, or good manufacturing practices, ensures that we are consistently meeting quality standards and regulatory requirements. Inspection, investigation, and sampling are also part of this shared responsibility. These activities help us identify factors that might affect product quality, whether they're environmental conditions, equipment issues, or other variables. Finally, personnel play a crucial role in all these aspects. Well-trained staff are essential for implementing and maintaining these responsibilities effectively. By working together and sharing these duties, we uphold the integrity of our products and stay aligned with our overall quality goals. Let's talk about the responsibilities of the head of production, starting with the first key point. They are responsible for overseeing product production and storage, making sure everything is done according to the appropriate documentation. This means that all processes must follow documented procedures to ensure consistency and compliance. Next, the head of production must approve and implement production instructions. This involves reviewing the instructions thoroughly and ensuring they are correctly put into practice, which is crucial for maintaining quality. Alongside this, they oversee in-process quality control, or QC, making sure that inspections happen at the right stages and are strictly followed. This helps catch issues early and keeps the production on track. Another important responsibility is ensuring that production records are properly evaluated and signed off by the designated person. This step is vital for maintaining traceability and accountability within the production process. Now, moving on to personnel. This is about ensuring that the right team is involved, trained, and working according to these established procedures. The overall theme here is about control and compliance, making sure that every step in production is documented, approved, and executed correctly to uphold product quality and safety. Let's take a closer look at the responsibilities of the head of production, specifically the next set of key points. First, they are responsible for checking the maintenance of the production department, including the premises and equipment. This means ensuring everything is in good working order, safe, and ready to support efficient production processes. Next, they must ensure that process validation and calibration are performed correctly. This involves making sure that all procedures are validated and calibrated as required, recordings are properly maintained, and reports are readily available for review. These steps are critical to maintaining quality and compliance. Another important responsibility is ensuring the initial and ongoing training of production personnel. This ensures that everyone is well trained from the start and continues to stay updated with the latest procedures, safety protocols, and best practices. All of these responsibilities highlight how the head of production plays a vital role in maintaining operational excellence, quality, and safety within the production environment. They connect directly to our overall theme of ensuring a robust and compliant manufacturing process. Now, let's look at the responsibilities of the head of the quality unit. One of the key roles is to approve or reject starting materials, packaging materials, as well as intermediate, bulk, and finished products, all in relation to their specifications. This step is crucial to ensure that only products meeting quality standards move forward in the process. Another important responsibility is evaluating batch records. This means reviewing the documentation for each production batch to verify that all processes were followed correctly and that the results align with quality expectations. The head also ensures that all necessary testing is carried out. This involves overseeing that the appropriate tests are performed accurately and timely, which is vital for confirming product quality and safety. Additionally, they approve sampling instructions, specifications, test methods, and other QC procedures. This oversight guarantees that sampling and testing are consistent, reliable, and aligned with regulatory and quality standards. And finally, personnel management plays a part here, as the head of quality oversees the team responsible for these activities, ensuring they are well-trained and competent to uphold the quality system. All these responsibilities are interconnected and essential for maintaining the integrity of our quality assurance process, supporting the overall goal of delivering safe, effective, and high-quality products. Now, let's look at some of the key responsibilities of the head of the quality unit. First, they are responsible for approving and monitoring all analyses carried out under contract. This means ensuring that any external testing or analysis meets our quality standards and is conducted properly. It's a critical role in maintaining the integrity of our data and results. Next, they oversee the maintenance of the department, including the premises and equipment. Keeping our facilities and tools in top condition is essential for accurate and reliable work. Regular maintenance and calibration help prevent errors and ensure compliance with regulations. Speaking of calibration, the head of quality also ensures that validations, including analytical procedures and calibrations of control equipment, are carried out properly. This guarantees that our instruments and methods are precise and consistent over time. Another important aspect is the initial and ongoing training of our quality unit personnel. Continuous training helps our team stay current with best practices, regulations, and new techniques, which ultimately supports the overall quality and reliability of our work. All these responsibilities are interconnected and vital for maintaining the high standards we strive for in quality management. They ensure that our processes are reliable, compliant, and continuously improving. Now, let's take a closer look at the responsibilities of the head of the quality unit. One of the key duties is the establishment, implementation, and ongoing maintenance of the quality system. This means creating a solid framework that ensures our processes consistently meet quality standards and continuously improve over time. Another important responsibility is supervising regular internal audits or self-inspections. These audits help us identify any gaps or issues early on, so we can address them proactively and maintain high-quality standards throughout our operations. The head of quality also participates in external audits, such as vendor audits. This is crucial because it allows us to verify that our suppliers and partners comply with our quality requirements and regulatory standards, ensuring the integrity of our entire supply chain. Additionally, participation in validation programs is part of the role. Validation ensures that our processes and systems work as intended, which is vital for maintaining product quality and compliance. And of course, there are other duties of the quality control team that we'll explore later. But these core responsibilities form the foundation of maintaining a robust quality management system. All of these tasks are interconnected and contribute to our overall goal of delivering safe, effective, and high-quality products to our customers. Now, let's look at the responsibilities of the authorized person. First and foremost, they must ensure compliance with all technical and regulatory requirements. This is crucial because it guarantees that our products meet the necessary standards and are safe for consumers. Another key responsibility is approving the release of finished products for sale. Essentially, they give the final go-ahead that the product is ready for the market. It's important to note that this function can sometimes be delegated to another qualified person, such as someone in the QA department, to streamline the process. In some countries, the authorized person holds overall responsibility, which includes establishing and implementing the quality system. This means setting up the procedures and standards that ensure quality is built into every step of production. They are also involved in developing the quality manual, which documents our quality policies and procedures. Additionally, they oversee self-inspections and quality audits, ensuring that ongoing checks are consistently performed to maintain standards. Lastly, personnel management is part of their role, emphasizing the importance of having the right qualified team to support these quality commitments. Connecting all these points to the bigger picture, the authorized person plays a vital role in maintaining product quality and regulatory compliance, ultimately ensuring that the products we bring to market are safe, effective, and trustworthy. Now, let's talk about the responsibilities of the authorized person, focusing on the key points here. First, it's crucial to understand that no batch of product can be released for sale or supply until it has been properly certified by the authorized person or persons. This step is essential to ensure product quality and safety. When assessing the finished product, several important aspects need to be reviewed. These include the production conditions, which means checking that the manufacturing environment meets all necessary standards. We also evaluate the results of in-process testing to confirm that the product has been consistently produced according to specifications. Additionally, the documentation of manufacturing and packaging processes must be thoroughly examined. This helps verify that all procedures were followed correctly and that the records are accurate. Compliance with established specifications is another critical factor, ensuring the product meets predefined quality criteria. The examination of the finished pack is also vital, as it confirms that packaging is intact, correctly labeled, and free from damage. And finally, personnel involved in the production process play a key role. It's important that everyone adheres to quality standards and proper procedures to maintain product integrity. All these steps are interconnected and highlight how the authorized person's role is central to maintaining high quality and safety standards throughout the manufacturing process. When releasing a batch, it's crucial to ensure that several key points are thoroughly checked. First, we need to confirm that each batch meets both manufacturing and marketing authorization requirements. This means verifying that all regulatory approvals are in place and that the product complies with the necessary standards. Next, we must ensure that the principles and requirements of good manufacturing practice, or GMP, are fully met. GMP provides a framework to guarantee product quality and safety throughout the manufacturing process. It's also essential to verify that all checks and tests have been completed. These tests confirm that the product is consistent, safe, and effective before it reaches the market. Additionally, production conditions and manufacturing records should be reviewed carefully. This helps us confirm that the production process was conducted under the right conditions and documented properly. Any planned changes or deviations from the original process need to be reported, especially if they impact the product's quality. If necessary, these deviations should also be communicated to the Drug Regulatory Authority to maintain transparency and compliance. Finally, personnel involved in the process must be appropriately trained and qualified, ensuring they follow established procedures and uphold quality standards. All these steps are vital to ensure that the batch we release is safe, effective, and compliant, supporting the overall goal of delivering high-quality pharmaceutical products. When releasing a batch, it's essential to ensure that several key steps have been properly completed. First, I need to confirm that any additional sampling, inspections, checks, and tests required have been carried out. This helps verify the batch's quality and compliance. Next, I should make sure that all production and control documents are fully completed and properly endorsed. This documentation is crucial for traceability and accountability. It's also important to verify that audits, inspections, and spot checks have been performed. These activities help catch any issues early and ensure ongoing quality standards are maintained. Another vital point is that QC approval has been given. Without this approval, the batch should not be released, as it indicates that the quality criteria have been met. Lastly, I need to consider all other relevant factors that might influence the release decision. This could include environmental conditions, personnel involved, or any deviations from procedures. Remember, personnel play a crucial role here. Their diligence and adherence to procedures are what ultimately ensure the quality and safety of the batch. By following these steps thoroughly, we uphold our commitment to quality and compliance throughout the production process. Let's talk about training, starting with its importance. Training should always be based on a written, approved program, ensuring consistency and clarity. It's essential that all personnel whose duties take them into production areas, control laboratories, or any other areas that could impact product quality receive proper training. This includes technical staff, maintenance teams, and cleaning personnel, as their activities can directly affect the quality of our products. Induction and ongoing training are crucial. They should cover both the theory and practical aspects of good manufacturing practices, or GMP, as well as the specific duties of each individual. This helps ensure everyone understands their role in maintaining quality standards. It's also vital to keep thorough training records. These records serve as proof of compliance and help track ongoing development. Plus, we need to regularly check the practical effectiveness of the training. Are employees applying what they've learned? Do they understand their responsibilities? And remember, training shouldn't be a one-time event. Whenever someone is about to undertake a new task, they must receive appropriate training beforehand. This continuous learning approach helps maintain high standards across the board. In summary, effective training, proper documentation, and ongoing assessments are key to ensuring our personnel are well prepared and our products meet quality standards. Let's talk about specific training for staff in certain critical areas. It's essential that our team understands where contamination poses a hazard, so we provide targeted training for those zones. This includes clean areas, where maintaining sterility is vital, and also areas where highly active, toxic, infectious, or sensitizing materials are handled. Understanding these distinctions helps us ensure everyone knows the risks and the correct procedures to follow. An important part of this training is the concept of quality assurance, or QA. We want our staff to not only understand what QA is, but also to truly grasp how to implement it in their daily tasks. This means everyone needs to be clear on their responsibilities and the importance of maintaining standards consistently. When we talk about personnel training, it's not just about technical skills. It's about fostering a mindset of vigilance and responsibility. Ultimately, well-trained staff are the backbone of a safe and compliant operation. Visitors or untrained personnel should generally not enter production and control areas. If, for some reason, it's unavoidable, there are a few key things to keep in mind. First, they must be given information in advance about GMP, personal hygiene, and protective clothing requirements. It's really important they understand these standards beforehand. They also need clear instructions on behavior, like avoiding taking samples or touching equipment, since any unnecessary contact can compromise the process. Additionally, they must be accompanied and closely supervised at all times to ensure they follow all protocols properly. Remember, controlling access and providing proper guidance helps maintain the integrity of our production environment and ensures safety for everyone involved. Let's talk about consultants and contract staff. It's crucial that everyone in these roles is properly qualified for the services they provide. This means we need to ensure their skills and expertise match the requirements of the job. Training records are also essential. We must maintain thorough records that prove each individual's qualifications. These documents serve as evidence that our personnel are competent and capable of performing their duties effectively. When it comes to personnel, always remember that their qualifications and training are foundational to maintaining quality and compliance. Overall, having qualified staff and proper records helps us uphold our standards and ensures we're meeting all regulatory and safety expectations. Let's talk about some of the possible issues we might face, starting with personnel. One common challenge is having a limited number of staff, which can put a strain on operations and affect quality. Another issue is inadequate qualifications. When team members lack the necessary skills or certifications, it can compromise the standards we're aiming for. Along similar lines, insufficient experience can lead to mistakes or slow progress, especially in complex tasks. We also need to consider the impact of owner interference in quality decisions. When owners get too involved in the day-to-day quality control, it can cause confusion or delays, and sometimes undermine the expertise of trained staff. Lastly, there's the problem of lacking means to develop training materials, which hinders ongoing staff development and the ability to keep up with best practices. All these factors tie into the broader theme of personnel management and the importance of having the right people, with the right skills, in the right roles, supported by proper resources. Recognizing and addressing these issues early on can make a significant difference in achieving quality and efficiency in our operations. Let's take a look at some of the potential issues we might encounter. First, sometimes company procedures can take precedence over local legislation, which can create gaps or conflicts in compliance. It's important to remember that local laws must always come first, and procedures should align with them. Next, an unclear organization diagram can cause confusion about roles and responsibilities, leading to inefficiencies and potential safety issues. Clear communication of who does what is essential for smooth operations. Staff movement is another area to watch. Frequent or poorly managed staff movement can disrupt workflows and affect safety and productivity. Proper planning and communication help keep everything on track. Inadequate training records are also a concern because they make it difficult to verify who has received what training, which can impact safety and compliance. Accurate and up-to-date training records are crucial. Illness can also pose risks, especially if it's not managed properly. Ensuring staff health and understanding how to handle health-related issues is vital for maintaining a safe environment. Finally, personnel management is key. Proper oversight, clear communication, and addressing personnel issues promptly help maintain a positive and safe workplace. All these points tie back to our overall goal, creating a safe, compliant, and efficient work environment. For further support, please contact us. We're here to help you with any questions or additional information you might need. Don't hesitate to reach out. Your success is our priority. Thank you for your attention and engagement throughout this presentation.